Yes, I want to welcome you once again to our second lesson of statistics. We shall still look at how to find the mean, but this time round we want to utilize a method that allows us to use a frequency distribution. We are given the table below that presents heights of students and their frequency. This implies that 200 students, that 3 students had a height of 200, 2 had a height of 201, and so on. They want us to find the mean, and we will need to find summation. This symbol represents summation of f. We will need to add up all this. That's 5, 9, 14, and 15 is our total here. And we will need to find f of x. If this is x and this is f, our f of x will be obtained by calculating 200 times 3. We are multiplying this by this. It is still ungrouped data, but we are using a different method. The method I used in the first lesson does work, but this is an alternative method. 202 by 2, this will give us 402. 202 by 4 will give us 808. You must use a calculator if you're not sure. And 203 by 5 will give us 1015. And 204 by 1 will remain 204. In the same sense, we find the summation of f of x. The summation of f of x is obtained by adding. So the candidate is expected to add using their calculator. And you get your calculator and add. When you add these figures, I am not going to add right now, but when you add these figures, you will definitely get 1,200, 1,000 or 2,010, and when you get the final total, you will get a figure of 3,029. 3,029. Using this concept, our mean, which is our first part, is going to be obtained by using a formula which is summation f of x over the summation of f. And when you substitute in here, we shall get 3029 divided by 15, and this will give us our mean by using the calculator as 201.9. 201.9 will be our mean. The second case requires us to find the median. The median now requires us to use a formula. Assuming that we have very many items, more than what we have, we will use a formula that n plus 1 over 2. We look for that value, where n is the summation of frequency, therefore n is 15. So we shall have that value will be 15 plus 1 over 2, which will be the 8th value. Ideally, the 8th value will be when we say the first 3 values are all 200s. The next 2 values are all 201. That is 5. If we add 4, we get 9. This implies that if we were arranging them 200, 200, 200, 201, 201, 202, 202, 202, 202, the 8th value, which is our median, will actually be the 202. Will be 202. The third part is asking us to find the mode. We said the mode is that number that occurs frequently. Therefore, it is a number that has the highest frequency here, and therefore our mode in this number is, I am sure you're all saying 5. That gives us another example here. I want us to take on another example quickly using the same method. In case this video ends when I have not completed, I am very sure you can always complete this. But we need to find f of x. Our f of x is found by computing, multiplying these figures. We have 80, we have 164, we have 212. I hope 240, 252. You multiply very well. We have 360 plus 27, 387. We have 440. I am multiplying directly using a calculator. And we have 540 here. We have 368. We have 47 by 7, 329. We have 96. We have 49, and we have 50. Using the same reasoning, we find the summation of f of x. Summation of f of x for this number will give us a value 1 plus 1 is 2, 4, 11, 19, 31, 41, 50, 60, 62. I hope it is 62. When you add very well, it gives you that total. It gives you that total. When we get the total, of 62, we also get this total here, the summation of f of x. When we get the summation of our f of x using a calculator, this will give us a value of 27,555. So to find the mean as we said, summation f of x over summation of f will be 2755 divided by 62. You use your calculator once again, and you are not prohibited from using a calculator, so the mean will give you 44.44. To find the median, for you to be able to understand the method we used for the second time, we said for the median of this number, we look for n. N is summation of f, which is 62, and we look for n plus 1 out of 2, that value. That value will be 62 plus 1 out of 2, and this gives us 62 plus 1 is 63. 63 divided by 2 is 31 and a half. The 31 and a half value. That means when we add the frequency, we will get these 6, 12, 21, 31. The 31 value is 44, but want 31 and a half. So 31 and a half is between 44 and 45. The 31 and a half value will give us 44 plus 45 divided by 2, and therefore our median will be that value, which will definitely be 44 plus 45 divided by 2, and this will give us halfway, which is 44.5. Still, to find the mode as the last part, the mode is the most frequently occurring number, and we already said it is a number with the highest frequency. The number with the highest frequency here is, and all said, 45. And all said 45. Again, this area gives us an exercise which requires the use of ungrouped data. This is what we call ungrouped data. I will be giving you an exercise here, which is right over here. Right over here. The exercise that I would want you to try out is right over here. Try out this exercise for the first 3 numbers as you practice on this. Again, Teacher Kakuri is my name. I want to wish you the best. I am determined to inspire you, to aspire to inspire you before I expire. God bless you. Keep practicing. Mathematics is about practice.